On with the show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's another episode of the often imitated, never duplicated Voices Misery Podcast. And of course, I am one half of your dynamic duo, the nerds. I'm the nerd and you are.
Nerdette.
Oh, look at me. I went and did the whole intro all by myself like a good boy. How the hell are you doing?
You made it to Friday.
A couple of questionable moments along the way, but I sure as hell made it. And Snickerdoodle is in the chat. Skyling's in the chat. He goes, the trees are shady. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the chat. I'm so happy to see you two in there, man. It was a mess Monday. Let's just say that. But what have you been watching?
I watched 4 things this week. 3 of them are shows that we watched together, and I know that you came home late today, so I don't know how much you got through. So I'm going to talk about the one that we didn't watch together, and that's The Crash on Netflix. Did you watch that documentary?
No.
Okay, it's an hour and a half long. It's been on Netflix for a couple weeks, so I had added it to my list. I just never went and watched it, so I watched it this week. It's about this car that crashes with a girlfriend, a boyfriend, and a friend. And the boyfriend and the friend die. And so this crash is crazy, man. So the whole thing is investigating if she did it on purpose or not. If this was like a planned thing, and like they have video footage of her like driving down the street at like 100 fucking miles an hour. Like, that's scary.
I never heard of this.
It's fucking the 2 guys in that fucking car must have been terrified. Like, I like watching the video, like I was scared for them, like fucking terrifying.
Shit.
And to see the way the car ended up at the end, like how, after the crash, how messed up it was. I really enjoyed that documentary. It's so fucked up.
I didn't hear
but it was
about this
really
at all.
interesting. And they were teenagers. They were kids.
Wow.
I don't know. I thought it was really, really good. And I won't say like the result or anything, but like it was crazy. So I watched that. Maximum Pleasure. I watched that today.
Great show. What did you think?
This was a good episode. She found the other 2 people that were scamming her. I thought it was only one other person scamming her, but now we know there was another one. This bitch is like, so many people fucking with this bitch.
Don't
like,
fuck around online with sex, man.
Crazy. So she finds out 2 other people were scamming her. And then the murderer shows up. Yeah. To this fucking place, and like all hell breaks out loose. He kills someone else in the most horrific fucking way. I thought that was horrible.
Oh, the foam, yeah.
The foam down the throat, like, oh my god. So this was just good. Now here's my question, because there's now another dead body, and she was in that house, that room. Her fingerprints are there. I don't know if she's bleeding. I don't know. I can't remember, because she was knocked down. So is her DNA there? Like, are the cops now going to think that she killed someone else?
They are. But let me tell you my bold prediction for this show. That little Mexican cop is behind it all.
The Mexican cop?
They mention her gambling. And I'm like, all right, makes sense now.
So she's the one out she's the head scammer trying to get all the money?
I have a feeling she's a cop with a gambling addiction. She can cover shit up.
Okay, that would be a good twist. I can
see this being a thing. I thought about this watching it Wednesday. I can see that cop being a problem.
So I enjoyed it, but then at the very, very end, and I don't know if you caught this because my eyes are terrible. Someone was taking pictures of her crossing the street in the dark. Yeah. Who was that? It was a man.
I don't know.
It wasn't her ex, right? And I don't think it was a cop. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
By the way, he was like on drugs or something. He was fucked up.
The ex-husband? Yeah. I think he just didn't want to throw her under the bus or something. That's what I was thinking. And I don't really like his new wife, who switched the fucking file to the freaking judge that would give the father custody. I was pissed about that. I don't really. I have hated her for weeks.
I mean, you got to look through the kind of shit she's been going through. I mean, shit she's been going through.
Bitch, this is a kid's life, man.
We're not supposed to like her, but she's doing the right thing here. The shit that's going on. I mean, come on, man. I love this show.
This show is freaking amazing.
Best show on Apple, but in Apple fashion, how are they going to ruin it?
Yeah, I don't know.
How will they ruin it? That's the problem. Are they gonna see the problem with this show? One thing I can see happening here is that they're doing way too much.
Mm-hmm.
They had a simple storyline. This woman went online. She was lonely. She got caught up in this scam, and now it's grown a little bit too much. I'm like, you had a simple idea. It was great. And now they're just starting to go a little bit too much with it. That's all I'm saying.
And I also watched, and I don't think you watched them, or maybe you only got a chance to watch one, Dutton Ranch and Cape Fear. Did you watch either one?
I watched Dutton Ranch.
Okay, so I'll talk about Dutton Ranch. Although I don't know what to say because not much happened.
You can talk about Cape Fear. I don't know what the fuck. I don't understand this show at all. I don't get it.
The only thing I wrote down for Dutton Ranch, it was still a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
But just like Yellowstone, something doesn't happen every episode, and not much happened here. The only thing I have written down is that Beulah, whatever her fucking name is, the old bitch, brought up the fact that Jamie is still missing. And this is not the first time he's been brought up. He was brought up in Marshall's. That it's very shady that he just magically disappeared.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering what the hell, because that's 2 shows now, 2 spin-offs that are talking about him. And we all know that Rip got rid of the body. So I just don't understand why they keep bringing him up. That was my only comment for the whole thing. It was still a good episode. They still did the whole ranching and stuff, although I didn't like seeing the branding on the cows, although I know they do it. But, I mean, it was still good.
I was wondering why they were bringing Jamie up, too.
This is the second time. It happened in Marshall's. Like, they talked about John Dunn and Jamie. It's like, okay, let's move on. Like, we know what Beth did. So, I don't know if that's ever going to come back to bite her. And like, are they going to find his body? They're going to have to tie it in at some point.
I think something's going to happen with it. They're going to have to.
They can't keep bringing it up for no reason.
Yeah. Well, something did happen here. The guy got his hand shot. They killed the one guy who I thought was going to be around for a while. I was like, he's going to be a problem. They killed him off. The one guy, I can't remember his name.
The one scumbag? That's because the brother's out of rehab. He's going to be he's the problem.
He's the real problem. So, I mean, Rip is gaining everyone's trust. I don't think Beth really is. I think Rip is getting more trust from the guys. Beth is just, that woman, whatever her name was, she does not trust Beth. I don't think she even likes her. She's keeping her close because she wants to fuck with her, I think. Mm-hmm. And it's going to get good. This is a really good show. So if you guys haven't watched Dutton Ranch yet, if you like Yellowstone or Southland, whatever you want to call it, however this show identifies in your brain, definitely check this one out. It's good.
And then I watched
talk about Cape Fear.
Cape Fear.
I don't understand this show, so please, what the fuck is it about? The guy gets falsely accused. He gets out and he's going after.
Apparently, I think he did it.
Of course he did.
So he was apparently falsely accused, spent 17 years in prison for murder. Mm-hmm. He gets released. She is his lawyer, who told him to take a deal. The prosecutor is now her husband, who she had a kid with, who put him away. So he's pissed.
Because he comes out, them together.
The 2 of them put him in prison for 17 years. Okay. And apparently, supposedly, I don't believe it, he was released because he didn't do it.
Yeah.
He did it. He's a scumbag. You can see it in every episode. He's shady as fuck.
Yeah.
So he's got a vendetta against both of them. Mm-hmm. So in this one, it starts off with like this random ass couple in their pool. Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even understand. So the husband goes out there with a gun and he's just like, get off my property. Like, what are you doing here? They're sitting there drinking beers like hillbillies. Like, what the fuck? Just went to their pool in the backyard. So I thought that was weird. They keep showing this beautiful cat. This gorgeous, beautiful cat in every episode. And I'm like, if I ever see blood on this cat or this cat ends up dead, I'm not going to be happy. This cat makes an appearance in every episode, and I'm like, oh my god, how beautiful this cat is. This cat is going to die by the end of the season. I just know it. It's probably going to be beheaded and left on their doorstep or something. This guy is a psycho. Like, something's going to happen.
Yeah, probably.
So anyways, this episode was her. It's still her client.
Peanut Butter's the name.
Is it Peanut Butter? I never caught the name.
Snickerdoodle remembers the name Peanut Butter.
See, that's a cute name for a freaking cat. That cat is going to die. I have a terrible, terrible feeling. So this episode was her bringing him to go get a settlement from the county people or whatever, from the police or whatever, for being wrongfully accused. Mm. So he spent 17 years in prison. They only give him $1.2 million, which is bullshit. I don't like this guy, but $1.2 million for being wrongfully accused, his head smashed in, And only that. And he even mentions it like later on in the episode. They're having coffee or whatever. And he's like, you take your 40%. Like, what the fuck am I left with? Like, it's 1.2 million.
Yeah, that's an insult, man. Holy shit.
I thought she would have fought harder for that, but instead she wanted them to apologize because they weren't paying attention. He had his head bashed in. It was stupid. And then, did Snickerdoodle watch this episode?
Yeah.
Because I have a hard time remembering what this actress' name is. Because she looks really familiar. The one in the freaking cloak and the fucking face mask. Like, she's been in every episode, like, in the background, fucking just staring, like, following this guy around. And I'm like, who the fuck is it? She finally took her shit off. I could swear to God that she's, like, an actress I know from something.
Oh, okay.
And, like, it's driving me nuts. I haven't looked it up because I can't remember the name from the show, so I can't fucking look her up. It's the one in the green cloak.
I watched a couple of minutes of this episode, but then I'm like, I wouldn't have no time to finish it.
What aggravated with me, he's sitting there, this Max guy, this criminal, is sitting there watching this VHS tape, right? And this cloaked woman takes her cloak off or whatever, so she finally reveals herself, and she's like singing some fucking random song. I don't know, but he gets pissed off. And instead of stopping the VCR or taking the tape out, he just picks it up and smashes the TV, and she's still singing. Like, why not just hit stop?
Oh, Jesus.
Like, I don't understand that. So, I mean, it was a decent episode.
Well, I gotta understand this fucking show. You explained it to me better than I thought in my head what the hell the show was about. I just remember them wrongfully getting this guy locked up, but you remember all the details, and I don't know how the hell you had so many notes in this show, but you don't remember any other show.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't take any notes on any show. You just, I have to remind you to come back and talk about shit sometimes. You're like, oh, I saw this, and then I saw it. I'm like, wait,
nothing happens. There's not much to, and plus I literally watched it just like 3 hours ago. Like, I literally just watched it.
Well, I'm waiting to see some Slam Pigs again, and hopefully our pal Scott got his computer working so we can watch Slam Pig again, because I definitely need some more Kelsey. That's your name, right, Kelsey, the Slam Pig?
Of course you remember her name. She's a fucking bitch.
She is my favorite. They call her a Slam Pig because they're jealous of her. I think that's why.
Because she's a bitch.
Yeah.
She harps on the stupidest shit.
Yeah, so she did not remember the name of the person you're talking about.
She is an actor. I know she is. She was in, like, Wayward Pines or something. What is her name? She used to have, like, brown hair, and now in here she's got blonde.
I would have to see the actress. I don't know who you're talking about. I haven't
seen her in years. Unless I'm, like, completely... Because I have gotten people wrong before.
What else was she in?
I can't...
Which one was Wayward Pines?
That creepy show years and years ago, like, in the woods. I can't remember. They canceled it after the first season. It was such a good show.
Oh,
I can't remember.
Oh, geez. I can't...
Let me see if I can...
Juliette Lewis?
Thank you. Is that her?
She knew. She said Cloak Girl is Juliette Lewis. Is that who it is from Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah. See, I couldn't freaking think of her goddamn name.
Well, there you go. At least it's good to see her working again.
Driving me nuts.
All right. Well, what did I watch? I watched the same shit. We already talked about some of the same things. On top of that, I did watch The Silence, which is a movie. I think I saw this one before in the past. This one's got Stanley Tucci in there. A young actress named Kiernan Shipka. She was the young girl in Mad Men, the pain in the fucking ass daughter that everyone hated in that show. And she was, she played a deaf girl in this one. And this is one of those movies that I feel like they've done this so many times. Remember Bird Box with Sandra Bullock, where like you can't...
I remember it, but I never watched it. You
can't say anything, you can't make noise or something will kill you. And then there was A Quiet Place and Don't Speak. Mm-hmm. And then there was that one where there was an old man in a house where the trailer made it look like he was the bad guy. But if you watch the movie, he's actually the good guy. And they made a part 2, a sequel, where people break into his house and he can't see. He's like blind or whatever the fuck. So anyway, they're making these movies about people that lose their senses, and that's the horror movie. Or like you have to like be quiet or you can't do something. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why do they make so many of these in such a short time? I don't understand it. They're not scary movies to me. They're just not really creative. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. Do you like these kinds of movies where it's like...
I don't like horror.
If you're loud, the killer will come get you.
They always do that though with certain genres, like the vampires. There was so much vampire fucking shit at once. The Vampire Diaries, Twilight, like all this shit was fucking coming. It's like, okay... I think they get on a train, they do it for a little bit, and then a few years from now, it'll be something else that they start doing.
It's like they made these in clusters.
Or rebooting.
But anyway, these things are like these dinosaur-looking fucking bat creatures that come flying out of nowhere to make noise, and that's what this movie was. Once you've seen one of these, you've seen 100 of them. My problem with these is there's only one or two ways these movies can end. you either learn to live with the shit or you have to kill the people, because this is something that, how the fuck do you can't make noise. It's just like, how the fuck do you get out of this problem? It's not like a Freddy Krueger where you can come up with a loophole to kill him every time, and then, you can have peace for a little bit and bring him back for a sequel.
Dude, I'd never be able to kill him. Are you kidding me? He'd kill me every time. Well, there would be no fucking way I could kill that motherfucker. I have to be able to sleep.
A little Easter egg for you for Snickerdoodle. She said Juliette Lewis was in the 1991 movie version.
See, and I can't remember if I saw that or not.
I remember hearing about
that's why
it.
She's in this one. She's like a cameo or something. Yeah. That's awesome then.
That's a cool callback.
Yeah, that's awesome. See, I had no idea.
For people that were fans of this Cape Fear, I mean, I'm sure this is a wet dream to see this on a small screen, but I don't. I never did. Maybe I'll watch it after I finish this.
I'm enjoying it because it's creepy. It's like a thriller. I can watch this shit all day.
I don't know. And then watch an episode of Black Mirror. This one was Nosedive was the title of this one, and it's got that actress with the big dump, Ron Howard's daughter, Bryce Dallas.
Oh, I don't know.
The redhead.
Maybe if I saw her, I would know.
Oh, you would see her. She's got a fucking dump on her, man, a dumper. So this one's about a social credit score, and this is something that during COVID, this was a big thing where they were saying how, like, in China they were doing it, and it was like you're going to get everyone's information is going to be on like a digital card, like a digital passport. You're going to have your social security card, everything, your payments, everything's going to be attached to one card. Basically, it's going to have all your information.
It's already attached to your phone.
Exactly.
Why do you need a card?
Well, that's basically what it was going to be, like a digital ID. All your shit's tied to it. The social score would have been like, hey, you went online the other day and you said something about Donald Trump that was positive, so we're going to drop your score.
Oh, fuck that.
That's basically what it is. And it's like you start off at like a 5 is like the best score you can get.
Well, then I'd just be lying all damn day, so my score would go down.
But that's what they were doing in this. And this girl, Bryce Dallas, with the badonkadonk, she is trying to get her credit score up because she's got this friend's birthday party, or not birthday party, but like an engagement that she's going to. They're getting married, and she has to be the maid of honor to do a speech. And she's trying to get there to get her score up and whatnot because she wants to be popular, and she's using this. There's going to be a lot of people with 4.7 scores. If I give a good speech and they like me, my score's going to go up too, and I'll get the social currency. And you see the parallels with real life because that's what people do. They say things they don't believe in. Like, look at Jimmy Kimmel and these fucking nighttime guys. Remember him? He was doing the Man Show and all those fucking shows. Not Jimmy Kimmel, the other one. I don't even know their fucking
Jimmy
names.
Fallon?
No, Jimmy Fallon is the other one. Jimmy Kimmel's the guy that did the Man Show. That little fucking he cries all the fucking time now about Trump and
I only
shit.
like Jimmy Fallon when he does like a lip sync thing.
They're all the fucking same. Is what I'm trying to get across here. But he used to do the Man Show and say all these things, and now all of a sudden he's completely different. He did like a 180 because they say things they don't believe in because they want the currency that comes with saying the popular thing. They want to be on the right side here. That's what she's doing. She's lying. She's kissing everyone's ass. Just hey, if I give you some money, will you give me a good score? That's what she's doing. And it's a really good fucking episode. I love Black Mirror because they go there with a lot of these themes, and you can see a parallel to real life, and it's a really good fucking episode. And anyway, she's been walking on eggshells her whole life. She finally makes it to this event. A whole series of events happen where her score gets lowered, and she's down to like a 2 point whatever the fuck. And she gets there. And on the way there, she meets this woman who's like, yeah, I used to be a 4.6. And now I'm a 2.3. And it was like, well, what happened? It's like, I stopped caring. I had this incident that happened. And, she tells a sad story about what made her stop caring about the social credit score. She wanted to start being herself. And then anyway, the girl finally makes it to the wedding, and she realizes like, hey, fuck this. Like, who am I trying to impress anymore? And then she starts talking and telling the truth. And it feels good. They arrest her because her score is so low that she can't be around society anymore. And she goes in this cell with someone else who can't be around society, and they start going off on each other. And then they start laughing because it's like, hey, we're finally letting loose. And it feels good to be yourself, and that's the whole theme of the episode. It's a great thing. I like this series a lot because it's like the Twilight Zone, and it's good to rewatch these old episodes. I don't know. I don't know why you never gave this one a chance, Black Mirror. I
don't know, but I did find out my one show that's been gone for like 2.5 years is coming back, but Hulu took it.
What's that?
The Circle that used to be on Netflix had 7 seasons. They would come out like back to back to back, like it was freaking awesome. And now Hulu picked it up, so I'm so pumped. I am so excited.
Who's in that one?
I like certain reality shows. This is a reality show where they're all like in an apartment building. They cannot leave their room. Like they are stuck in their own apartment. And the only way they can communicate with each other is through like this social media app on their TV. And so they can catfish, they can do whatever. And and then they vote people off by liking them or not liking them.
It sounds like our future, honestly.
I fucking love it. It's so good.
It sounds like our future.
Because they think it's somebody, and then like they realize once they meet face to face at the very end, like, oh, that wasn't the picture. I love that show. I'm so glad it's coming back.
Well, you know what? People like to watch those reality shows because they think they're going to watch a wholesome family TV show, but at the end of the day, they're watching a bunch of assholes. And that's a good segue to get to why we're here today. Your favorite show of the week. Hip, hip, hooray. Woohoo. Why do you like this one so much, bitch? Fucking tell me right the fuck now.
It's the weekend where I have absolutely nothing to do. So.
There you go.
I got nothing. You know what? I got Monday to look forward to. That's it. That's it. Once we hit Friday, I got nothing until Monday morning when my girls show up on my Peacock.
Which one? Slam Pig?
Slam Pig, crackers, all of them.
I like Slam Pig.
This is the finale, so you know shit's about to go down, come to a head here.
Are they going to get a season 2 or is this?
It's already been picked up. And then there's a 2-part reunion after the finale. So
boy.
We got 3 more weeks of my girls.
Sparks will fly, I'm sure. Thanks, Snickerdoodle. The other one was Adam Carolla. It was Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla, the two assholes, the Man Show. Remember that? Girls on Trampolines?
I never watched that, but I watched Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew back in the day.
Fucking Dr. Drew. The fuck?
I think that's where he got his stupid TV start, isn't it, Dr. Drew? Because
you know what?
That's what I know him from. Fucking Loveline back in the 90s. And now all of a sudden he's like all over these documentaries.
We need a doctor.
Mom shit. Like, okay, you're a doctor of everything.
Talks about prostate exams. One episode he talks about relationships advice. Like, dude.
Like, literally, that was like Loveline.
Just stay in your fucking lane, dude. All right, this person wants to know because, Snickerdoodle's in the house, so we have to do this one for. This person wants to know, am I the asshole for not paying for my daughter's wedding to her abusive black boyfriend?
Why do you have to throw black in there? Abusive boyfriend.
Well.
No, there's no reason for it.
I don't know. Well, don't yell at me. Yell at the writer.
This is stupid. Already I'm pissed off. This person didn't have to put the race in there. It doesn't matter. He's abusive. Well, okay.
They live in America, and in America, that's all we seem to care about anymore. I'm a 52-year-old female. I have a 26-year-old daughter, Emily, who I love more than anything. She's been dating Jamal for almost 2 years. I mean, even if she didn't say, I think we would have figured it out.
The point is she didn't have to say.
Jamal.
We would have figured it out, but it doesn't... Shut up. He's abusive.
Well, I don't know. He's
a jerk.
I don't know. There is that Mexican named Demetrius I was talking about. So maybe you could have an Asian named Jamal. Wouldn't that be some shit? My name is Jamal. I know your name isn't fucking Jackie Chan. All right. So from the beginning, there were red flags. He yelled at her in front of us, isolated her from friends, borrowed money that never gets paid back. Has put his hands on her at least twice that I know about. She downplays it and says it was a mutual incident or he was drunk. Last month, she announced they're getting married in October and just assumed my husband and I would pay for the whole thing like we always said we would for a wedding when we would talk about it. Venue, dress, reception for 150 people, easily $35,000, that's what it cost. I sat her down and told her we would not be funding any wedding while she's with Jamal. I laid out everything. The bruises I've seen her hide, the screaming matches, the way he talks to her like she's property, the fact that he's been unemployed for months while she works 2 jobs. I said I refuse to throw a big celebration for her walking in what looks like an abusive marriage. Where's Dad? The mom's the one writing this. Where's Dad at?
Well, he's probably there in the conversation.
So he's letting Jamal do all this crazy shit, apparently, huh? So Emily lost it. She called me a racist, said I've never liked Jamal because he's black, and that I'm using abuse as an excuse for my prejudice. For the record, her last serious boyfriend was also black, and we had 0 problems with him. We welcomed him into our home. The issue's been the way Jamal treats her. Now, most everyone in our family's our side, calling me good in this whole thing, and then the other few are calling me bigoted and controlling. My own sister said I'm destroying my relationship with my daughter over cultural differences, and it has nothing to do with that. My husband's backed me 100%, but he's also getting heat. Emily has barely spoken to either of us and is now crowdfunding the event while posting vague stuff about us. I'm heartbroken. I would pay for the wedding in a heartbeat if she left him or she got with someone that actually treated her right, but as it stands, I'm not dropping money on a scumbag who hurts her. Am I the asshole?
This one's tough because I understand where she's coming from, but it's also your kid, and she's gonna get married to this guy regardless. And you promised her the money for years.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're backing out. So I don't know, because I don't like this guy.
Mm.
I don't know. What the fuck would we do?
You don't pay for that wedding. Fuck that.
I don't know.
You don't do it.
Well, I think you would do something about it before it got that far.
They wouldn't have gotten married. Yeah.
Yeah, this is tough because I feel for both sides because you promised the kid for years that you were going to pay for the wedding. Now she's getting married and thought it would be paid for, but now you're not paying for it. Oh my God, that's terrible. But I wouldn't want to pay for it either.
I would.
But I would feel terribly guilty. I don't know.
What'd you feel guilty for what? I mean, at that point, you're enabling it, right? You're spending
this guy has to go.
Yeah, he has to get the fuck out of there. You say Snickerdoodle, not an asshole. I wouldn't pay for my kid to marry an abuser, and yeah, you'd be right. Why would you?
If this was happening, you would take care of it.
Well, there would be a problem.
Yeah,
there'd have to be solved. You know, you're not going to sit there and put your hand on my daughter and expect to keep seeing her. It's like this mom has seen screaming matches, so I'm assuming the dad has seen them too. Like, what do? Just put their heads down and just let it happen?
And just let them argue?
I mean, that's not cool. That ain't cool. Don't argue in front of me unless seriously, because you're making it my business if you're going to argue in front of me.
Yeah.
You're making it my business. You're not going to yell at my fucking kid in front of me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that'll be the way it is, so.
It's not like the mom can really do anything. She can't go confront this guy. He'll knock her on her ass.
Well, she could too, but I mean, she shouldn't have to. That's the thing.
No.
She shouldn't have to. And this is another thing. And I hate to turn everything into what the fuck is wrong with men, but seriously, what's wrong with men? What's wrong with the dad in this situation? What's wrong with his boyfriend?
Yeah.
Why do both women have to figure this out alone?
That's weird.
Yeah, bullshit. Definitely not the asshole though.
No.
If she gives any money to this wedding, it'd be pissing it away because she knows it ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
These two are doomed. There ain't no way. There's no way. Am I the asshole for telling a woman at the grocery store to shut the fuck up and bag my groceries?
Oh my God.
What's wrong with these people?
What does bagger do?
I'm a 34-year-old man and I had an absolute shitty day yesterday. I worked 12 hours on a brutal construction site in 95-degree heat, covered in dust and sweat. I just wanted to grab dinner ingredients to get home to my kids. I go to the only checkout lane in my local store at 8:45 p.m. There's a female cashier there.
Bringing home dinner at 8:45 p.m.? I find these people crazy.
Why's that?
These people that eat, so late, and a lot of them do. Sammy would talk to me about her friends and stuff. They would eat at 7, 8 o'clock at night. Are they fucking crazy? I don't what?
Well,
when I was growing up, it was 5 o'clock on the dot, boom, dinner.
Yeah.
At 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, people are just now settling down to eat dinner. I understand people have busy lives. That's just craziness to me.
It was 5 or 6.
Yeah, dinner time.
Yeah,
now dinner time is so much later, and I'm just
I don't know.
holy crap, that's just weird to me. It's just a foreign concept. These kids always ate the way I ate.
Well, think about it this way too. People are working a lot longer hours. Jobs are more demanding now.
Yeah.
And so there's a female cashier ringing up my stuff while yapping nonstop on her personal cell phone, loud as hell, laughing, talking about some drama with her baby daddy. Of course. She's barely looking at what she's scanning, and she's not bagging anything. My groceries are just piling up at the end of the belt. I waited politely for 2 minutes while the line behind me grew. Finally, I said, "Ma'am, can you please bag these or at least hang up so you can do your job?" She rolled her eyes, kept talking, and muttered this rude-ass customer into the phone.
Oh, yeah, no, bitch, you're not supposed to be on your phone. What grocery store is this? That's not allowed.
Probably Walmart is what it sounds like. I can picture this woman in my head, too. That's the
with the Bluetooth thing in her ear so no one knows that she's on the phone?
Yeah, she's probably got the thing in her ear. I guarantee you she's got blonde hair. It's probably blonde.
Why would you say that?
Wait, why wouldn't it be blonde? I didn't say it was her blonde hair. She's just wearing it.
Oh, my God.
All right. So anyway, that's when I snapped. I looked her dead in the face and said, "Shut the fuck up and bag my groceries. Some of us actually work for a living." She lost her damn mind, started screaming that I'm a misogynist and I'm a racist. She threatened to call the cops. Oh, she's racist. It has to get you're racist. Yeah, of course. Every time. Manager comes over, takes her side immediately, tells me I need to leave without my stuff.
Wow, really? So they're allowed to be on phones?
I told the manager his employee was on a personal call the entire time and refusing to do basic work. He still made me leave. Now there's a video circulating on the store's local Facebook group.
Oh my
People
God.
calling me an abusive asshole and saying I verbally assaulted a woman just trying to work. This is how it goes every time.
That's crazy to me. Because this
Every
would
time.
aggravate me too.
Mm.
Although I like to bag my own grogroceries.
Well, we go to the self-checkout anyway.
We do now,
So,
yeah. But like, I don't like other people eat. Because some people just really don't know how to bag.
So my wife says I was out of line, and even my buddies are saying I'm an asshole here.
I don't think he's an asshole at all. This would aggravate me.
Jeez.
I would be seriously aggravated. The fact that she didn't... Well, maybe she got in trouble after he left.
I doubt it.
Like, you can't be on the phone. Like, that's against the rules for any place that you work. You can't be on the cell phone while you're dealing with customers.
Dude, I doubt she got in trouble for this. Are you telling me that they said anything to her? She's the queen of that store. Guarantee you she runs that fucking place. Talks shit about everybody, but they are afraid of her. I guarantee you this bitch talks all this shit. LaQuanda, whatever the fuck her name is, probably talks shit on everybody. Cusses people out. But she probably just cussed out the manager right before she started her shift that day. The manager just sat there and took it. He put his head down and was like, yeah, I can't deal with this black bitch anymore. Nobody can deal with her ass. But we have to listen to her because she spits nothing but wisdom. She's very wise, this woman.
I don't know. I don't think he's an asshole.
Yeah. I would tell her to pay attention to her job, but I wouldn't cuss at her. There you go, Snickerdoodle. You're too nice, though. I would be like, bitch, we need to shut the fuck up for 2 minutes. But we wouldn't even be in line, though. We would just do the
No,
checkout.
we have come very accustomed to the checkout in the last few years. Like, it's just annoying. Well, the one store we go to only has like 2 registers with people. They changed it so it's all self-checkout. There's like 20 self-checkouts. Like, what the fuck? And half of them are closed half the time.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Every time.
And then there's one cashier. It's beyond weird. I don't understand it. And then Dollar General puts in the self-checkout, but it's always closed.
Yeah.
Always closed. What is the point of remodeling and putting this here if we can never use it and get the fuck out of here? Because there's always a freaking line.
You can tell the future and where it's going because it's all self-checkouts and it's all those freaking parking spots now where you pull up and I hate it because there's like 50 of them now.
Is it just here?
Everywhere.
I don't even know, but like there's some for firemen, there's some for cops, there's some for disabled, there's some for like what the fuck? And we have to park all the way the hell in the back.
Yeah, there's only like maybe
in the pickups. The freaking pickups.
That's what I was saying. The pickups. There's like 50 pickup spots. And then there's like, it used to be handicap used to be the thing that pissed me off.
The one Walmart I think has like 62 pickups.
It's fucking insane.
They're all empty.
Dude, you drive up and there's like, oh, cool, look at all the empty spots. And then you're driving further away from the store because you're trying to find one that isn't numbered or reserved for...
Oh my God.
What the fuck, man?
I understood it during COVID. Completely understood that.
I didn't even understand it during then. I didn't understand the closing. I didn't like any of it.
Well, no. But I'm saying because these closed stores and people couldn't get in, I could understand it then. Well, that has long passed. Well, so let's get rid of 50 of those spots.
No, because it goes to show you that this was the plan all along. This is what they wanted.
So it'll just keep happening.
Yeah, it'll never change. Because the thing is once you give any inkling of bending to their will or giving them what they want, they're never going to give it back to you. It's just going to stay that way forever. They never fucking give it back to you. It's like they gave back a lot of our freedoms, obviously. It's like, oh, thank you for giving us back our freedoms. But it's like a lot of the things we're still fucking tied to, like you were just saying. Like that. Walmart still isn't 24 hours anymore.
I know. Like, what is that? They fucking closed now.
Yeah, and it's like, wait a second. Like, you brought back all this up, but why do some things still have to be that COVID way still? I don't know. It's stupid.
Like Christmas shopping, we like to go fucking early.
Yeah.
Like 5 a.m. Let's go before the fucking other people they're closed. Why are they still closed?
And you can't wear masks inside of banks because it's a safety thing now. But before they were saying you have to wear them everywhere. Remember that?
No.
That fucking one store that I was getting the stuff from the mushroom pills. They have a sign on the door that makes me laugh every time. It's like no mask allowed inside the store at all. Because they don't want to be robbed. But I remember before, you have to have them everywhere. It's like, all right, you fucking retards. Anyway, speaking of retards, am I the asshole for succumbing to pride fatigue and checking out? I'm a 36-year-old male. I've always been a live and let live guy. I supported same-sex marriage back when it was controversial. I've had gay friends and coworkers for years. I've even attended a few pride parades with them in the early 2010s and never had an issue with people living however they want. I thought that was the end goal, tolerance and basic equality. But the last several years have just exhausted me. It's just not 1 month anymore. It's pride flags everywhere. Constant parades with explicit displays that feel more like fetish events than civil rights marches. And this overwhelming pressure that everyone must celebrate, affirm, and censor LGB plus issues 24/7 or you're a bigot.
They must live in a big city in a blue state.
I'm sure. Any pushback, even mild stuff like maybe don't do drag queen story hour for kindergartners or biological male shouldn't be in women's sports, gets you branded a hateful extremist. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I talk about this all the time. I don't understand why it has to be so extreme. It's like you can't even like question something that is obviously wrong. Like, okay, well, there's a man in a fucking thong reading to a child about sex. But I think there's something wrong with that. You bigot. Like, wait, what? I mean, that should be something everyone's on the same page with. But for some reason, we have to have a discussion on it. So, yeah, I understand where he's coming from. So I watch friends lose jobs or get socially exiled for stating basic biology. A worker company is all in on DEI and pride. Mandatory ally trainings, pronoun circles, rainbow everything in June. Last week, during a big Pride kickoff meeting, a non-binary colleague went on a rant about how the rest of us need to do more to make space and dismantle cis heteronormativity, whatever the fuck.
What the fuck does that mean? Stop making up shit.
Dude, cis heteronormativity.
Don't understand the fucking words coming out of your mouth, I'm not doing it.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, no.
Heteronormativity. I mean, what?
Yeah, no.
They're making up shit now.
I don't like. I see. Yeah, no. I don't. At the workplace, I don't like it. I don't fucking like it.
There was a character Damon Wayans did on A Living Color, and he would play this convict where he would just make up a bunch of words, and that was the whole skit, was him just trying to sound smart, making up a bunch of shit. No, it was hilarious. That's what it sounds like they're doing now. They're just making up shit. This sounds like Washington. Yeah, a lot of fucking liberals out there in Washington.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a because that's not happening here.
But you know what? In pockets it is. It's happening everywhere.
I understand, like, the flags or whatever, but like, all this is like, okay, I'm only going to go so far.
Texas is turning purple. It's, yeah. I mean, if we lost Texas...
Where can you move?
You can't move anywhere, seriously.
What country doesn't deal with this shit?
Where do you go? They can get away from this shit.
I don't know. I told you they opened Pandora's box. I don't know where it's safe.
Well, you got to think of it this way, too. It's a generational thing. So it's like, it's not just a fad now. This is a way of life. It's a culture that they've created over years of slowly introducing this shit. And now it's just like, okay, boom, here you go. Do it. And now if they try to say you can't do it, you're an evil person. You're a terrible human being. And that's just the way we're living now. It's like, how do you stop it? You can't just tell people, no, you can't do this anymore. You've already empowered them to do so. You told them it's the right thing to do. You're going to confuse everyone. It's a fucking weird fucking path we're going down. But anyway, this guy's getting some shit here. When I quietly suggested we should focus more on actual job performance instead of identity, I got pulled into HR for a conversation about an exclusive environment.
Yeah, no, this is not what I'm here to do. Yeah. I'm here to do my job and get fucking paid. I don't care about people's identity. I don't give a fuck what you identify as. Let me do my damn job, get paid, go home to my family. That's it.
So that was it for me. I told my boss I'm done with the ERGs, the pledges, the endless emails demanding I post rainbows, and the expectation that my entire worldview has to revolve around this bullshit. I called it pride fatigue. I'm burned out from the nonstop escalation, the letters and flags being added every year, the medical transitions being pushed on minors, and the instant accusations of hate the second you don't loudly cheer for the shit. I'm telling you, it's everything this person's saying is true. You're not the asshole. I mean, that's easy enough.
No, completely on their side.
100% on their side, because it's like there has to come a point, and I think that is where we're getting with everything. I've said this with pride. I've said this with the black fatigue and all this other shit they're doing. Is they're pushing us to a point where something's going to happen. I mean, you're just pushing people. You know, you can't keep pushing the school.
You don't want anybody to hate each other, but you want to push all these fucking agendas, which is doing nothing but pissing people off and separating people. It's not, but everyone get along.
Yeah. They're not stupid either.
Yeah, it's they're making a mess. Is what they're doing.
It's not them doing it out of good intentions. It's not them doing it for anything other than the fact that they just want to cause confusion and hatred because they're doing something else. And the only reason you start shit is because you want people to not pay attention to what's really going on. That's pretty much what they're doing it for. If you got a bunch of people fighting, they're not paying attention to what you're doing, It's fucking terrible. Terrible fucking existence we live in. Am I the asshole for breaking a promise to someone because you're not my friend anymore? I had a best friend named Ryan over 15 years who were inseparable through college, early jobs, everything. About 4 years ago, I told him whenever he got married, I'd be his best man and throw him an epic bachelor party in Vegas, no expense spared. We shook on it, and he brought it up multiple times over the years like it was set in stone, which it was. Fast forward 2 years ago, Ryan started dating this girl who was and still is toxic as hell. She hated me from day one, constantly stirred drama, and accused me of being a bad influence. Instead of having my back, Ryan cut me out. He ditched plans last minute, stopped returning calls, and eventually told me straight up that I was too negative and he needed to focus on his relationship. Then I find out he'd been trash-talking me to our mutual friends, saying I was jealous and trying to sabotage him. That was the end. I blocked him and we haven't spoken since. Last month he messaged me from a new number. He's engaged to the same girl and their wedding's in October. He said, I know things have been weird, but a promise is a promise. He said he'd be my best man and handle the bachelor party.
Fuck you.
He even sent me the dates like it was already locked in.
Yeah, no.
I told him no, the friendship's dead and I'm not standing up there pretending we're brothers. I'm definitely not dropping $4,000 on a Vegas trip for him and a bunch of guys I don't even talk to anymore. He freaked out, called me a liar, said real men keep their word no matter what, and I'm punishing him for growing up. His fiance's been posting shit about fake friends who abandon you when it matters.
Dude, you haven't talked to him in years.
Yeah, I feel no guilt at all, but I just wanted to bring it here. Am I the asshole for breaking a promise?
Absolutely not. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Real men don't go back a couple years and try to, ask for money from a dude that you completely cut off. No, absolutely not.
This is one of those things where you know why he's reaching out because he wants a free bachelor party.
He can't afford it.
That's all.
Yeah, none of his friends, none of his buddies that he's talking to now can afford it. That's the only. If he had a buddy that could be the best man and afford all the shit that he wanted, no problem. Yeah. He wouldn't be reaching out. But because he doesn't, he's the one he cut off. Yeah. 10, and so now he's get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing shit.
I used to say promises can't be broken. If you make a promise with somebody, you should never break it. But if that person...
with kids, we've never broken a promise. We promised stuff and feeling like shit, we went and did it.
Like those are our kids. But I'm saying, like, if you make a promise with someone, the promise is made in good faith at a good time. Like, okay, well, this is a good faith thing that we're going to do. We're going to enter this agreement.
Do you promise things to people? Because I don't.
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes you promise things. Like, all right. But the thing is if the relationship ends, then I would say that would be a null and void promise. Like, say, all right, I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to do this for you. I promise. Like, someone can't come back to me 5 years later and like, no, I mean, we haven't talked in 5 years. Obviously, that would be null and void, right? You would say, fuck you at that point, right? I mean, yeah.
I guess because I don't really talk to anybody, but I don't make promises to anybody.
Yeah, but I mean, if
just kids, that's it.
I guess you got to define, like, what does a promise mean to you,
Well, promises in my childhood were always broken.
Yeah, same thing.
Always. Still to this fucking day.
Yeah.
Have been broken. Yeah. So we always made sure to never break a damn... If we said we were going to do something, we're fucking doing it. Yeah. And we're not going to make you wait months or years. We're going to go do it.
It'll happen when it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, but as far as like friends or whatever, I don't know. I've never made a promise. Yeah. Maybe in high school or something, but like as an adult, I just don't. I don't know.
I guess like for me, like the only way I would break a promise is if the relationship was severed. That's it. Otherwise, because then there's no reason to keep it. So fuck you, Yeah. So I guess this guy's not the asshole.
No, he's definitely not the asshole. Yeah. At all.
Oh well, that's why. Why would he even want to be a part of the wedding if they aren't even friends for
years? Why would you stand up for this dude? He hasn't talked to you in 2 years.
You want cheap?
No.
Fucking cheap.
Absolutely not.
Oh, this is one you're going to like. Am I the asshole for calling my hateful mom a hypocrite at church in front of everyone?
I think they're... I think the majority of people that go to church are hypocritical.
Everyone's a hypocrite.
I won't say everyone, because there are some, like, very church-going people that live to the fucking T on some shit.
Everyone's a sinner.
That's fucking annoying.
Everyone's a sinner.
But the majority of them will be all holy in that fucking church and then leave the doors, and it's like, no, that's not how they live their life. I don't get it.
So I'm a 29-year-old female. I have a complicated relationship with my mom. She's the most devout person you'll ever meet. She sits in the front row at every service. She leads the women's Bible studies, posts daily scripture on Facebook, and guess what? Behind the scenes, she's vicious. She gossips nonstop about everyone in the congregation, calls single moms loose, says the gay couple in church, they shouldn't be allowed to adopt kids. I once told my brother's fiance, who's black, that she better learn to cook real food if she wants to keep him.
Oh, my God.
I mean, some of this stuff is her being a good Christian, apparently.
Haven't we come a long way?
Well, does religion... Now, this is the question here. Does religion ever change? No, it's supposed to not change, right? It doesn't change with the times.
Some churches do, though. Some churches become more accepting to certain things.
I don't know. It's a very touchy subject for a lot of people.
Well, who wrote the motherfucking book?
Yeah, not for me, it's not.
I mean it's a fucking story.
It's not a touchy subject for me.
Give me a break. Kiss my ass with that shit.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Fucking God loves everyone. He should accept everyone. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck who they love, who they hate. Like, it doesn't matter. Whatever. But I mean, this bitch is going a little crazy.
My thing with it all is like, hey, man, if someone wants to do something, who are you to judge them? If they're not bothering you or anyone that you care about, then why?
Unless they're hurting animals, murdering people, raping people, or molesting children in some sort of... Then, like, who the fuck are you to say anything?
So, as long
there
as
are some vicious people out there.
Yeah.
As long as they're not vicious like that.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
I mean, shit, if people are consenting and doing weird shit behind their own fucking private doors or whatever the fuck, you let them do it, as long as it's not illegal, not hurting anybody, leave women and children and old people alone, and fucking have fun.
Or raping their girlfriends in the backyard. Remember that story?
Yeah, that's another weird one. But, like, people that fucking get mad about abortions and shit, like, dude, you have a family. Mm-hmm. Who cares about this girl who's lost and just makes all these dumb decisions? It's not your fucking job to just be captain to save everybody. I get it. You want to try to help people, but at whose expense, And it's just making things worse. Anyway, she's been like this my whole life, weaponizing religion to tear people down while acting holier than thou. Last Sunday, the pastor did a sermon on forgiveness and grace. After the service during the meet and greet coffee time, Mom cornered the new young people whose teenage daughter's pregnant.
Oh, my God, mind your business.
She starts in loud enough for half the sanctuary to hear. Well, honey, action has consequences. You let that girl run wild, and now she's ruined her life. Some sins you can't pray away.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you know what she's doing this for?
Don't say that.
Yeah, she's doing this because she wants to be number one at that church. Because people
my God.
People want to be number one everywhere they fucking go, man. They want to be top dog. So anyway, the poor girl was standing there crying as my mom was doing this. I saw red. This is the same woman who had an affair with my dad's best friend when I was 12, got pregnant, had an abortion, and spent years telling my sister that premarital sex and killing babies would send us right to hell. She divorced my dad after he found out, took everything in the settlement, and has never once admitted any fault.
She cheated on her dad with his best friend and got knocked up. And you're going to go into coffee hour and say something oh, my God.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, everybody thinks God's their personal fucking God, and that's just the way it is.
They could do no wrong.
They could do no wrong. Yeah, they could do no wrong.
So aggravating.
It's
just because you go to church, you can't be judging people, man. Like, what is wrong with people?
Yeah. What a bitch. I walked right up in front of like 60 people and said, you know what's funny, Mom? The biggest hypocrite in this church is lecturing a scared teenager about sin. Maybe sit this one out. Remember your adultery and abortion. Dead silence, and everyone was gasping. My mom's face went purple, and she cried and said I was possessed by demons and attacked her in God's house.
Oh, my God.
The pastor even said I was out of line. Several other church ladies are now calling me a bitch. How funny and ironic is that? And saying I humiliated my mother and that I need to repent. My brother has been no contact with my mama for over a year. Thinks it's great. My sister thinks it's great too. Isn't that funny how, and like, this is how your mom is too.
Yep.
My mom was the same way. They're sweet to everybody else, but their own fucking
But
kids.
their own fucking kids. Yep. My mom doesn't talk to any of her kids. None of her grandchildren. Because I don't know what is with some of that generation. Not all the generation, but some of that generation was just raised fucked up. I don't understand it.
Jeez, man. What a piece of shit.
This woman needs to find another church and just fuck her, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Snickerdoodle, you're right. The mom is living the opposite of what Christ teaches. Yeah. That's fucked up.
You're supposed to love everybody.
Right.
Not go and fucking point someone out and tell them about all their sins. Like, get the fuck out of here. The people that are most outspoken, like you say it all the time, are the ones with all the fucking skeletons in the closet. Like, and now your daughter called you out in front of everybody.
Always.
So shut the fuck up.
And there you go. And she deserved it. You know, you can't just be pointing fingers. Even if you live the most virtuous lifestyle, you're still not supposed to just bash people.
You still shouldn't be judging. No, you shouldn't judge anybody.
And that's one thing about the Bible, too, that I always thought was funny. It's like, I could have swore there was a passage in the Bible that says you're not supposed to judge people.
No.
But yet, that's what people do, and they do it, and they cite the Bible as they're doing it. So it's like, what the fuck gives you the right? God's the one that passes judgment, not you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, like, wouldn't it be some shit if, like, you go to heaven and like, Hitler's fucking chilling there at the buffet table, and you're like, wait, what the fuck is he doing there?
Well, you're not allowed to judge.
Maybe we don't know the fucking rules of what really gets you in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe in his heart, he thought he was doing the right thing, and that's enough to get you there in the first place.
Maybe he had a mental illness.
Maybe. We don't fucking know. We pretend we know everything about everything, and we don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, Genghis Khan is sitting there in heaven. What's up? Hey, come on. You're like, what the fuck are you doing here? Jeffrey Dahmer sitting there chilling. Oh, God. I mean, so we don't know what the fucking rules are. We really don't know. I mean, we think we know everything. We don't know. All right. Snickerdoodle, since you're being very good in the chat, I found another one here for you. Am I the asshole for telling this black bitch she isn't cute when she kept pushing herself up on me?
Ew, ew, ew.
I'm a 24-year-old white male. I was at a house party this last weekend. I was chilling, talking to a few people when this black girl came up and started flirting hard. She was loud, touched my arm, laughing at everything I said like it was the funniest shit ever. She wasn't my type at all, not even close. I'm into petite, feminine, light-skinned girls usually, and she was none of that. Heavy set, had a loud weave, aggressive energy, the whole package. I tried to be polite at first, short answers, stepped back, mentioned that I was talking to someone else. She didn't take the hint and kept going. Even said something like, you know, black girls are the best anyway.
No, like, step out of my spot. I don't like my space being invaded.
Mm-mm. At that point, I was annoyed. I looked her dead in the face and said, look, you're not cute and not interested. Stop. She lost her mind, started yelling, and guess what? She called me racist.
Of course.
Saying I was a typical white boy who can't handle a strong black woman. There you go.
Oh, my God.
There you go. Be like, yeah, you know what? You're right. Now get the fuck out of my face. Her friends jumped in. People were recording. The whole party turned into a scene. Of course. You can't even live your fucking life anymore. You can't. Her friends jumped in. They went crazy. Racist, incel, colorist, whatever the trend is now. I was getting called. Some mutuals are saying I could have just walked away and that I was cruel for saying it like that. Here's the thing. I don't know anyone attraction. She was just being pushy and entitled, and I shut it down directly. If she was white, I would have said the exact same shit. Because he's black, suddenly it's a hate crime. I'm so tired of this. You have to find us attractive or you're bigoted bullshit. Am I the asshole for being honest instead of letting her waste my time?
Absolutely not.
Man.
She was invading your space and wouldn't leave you alone. Like, you have to say something. Like, look, you're not my type, bitch. Go away.
And immediately goes playing that game.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is a sign here. And you look at the topics and the way that I'm bringing the topics here.
What if he was black and she was white? Can she use the race card?
No, it got used the same way. Remember I don't know if I was talking about this on a Wednesday show or if we did this on one of these shows, but there was a young black male who was talking to this young white woman on the street, and it was all being recorded. He's not letting her pass on the street. She's trying to go one way. He stands in front of her. He's sitting on her. She finally says, I'm not interested. He picks her up, slams her on the ground, and she was like having a seizure. She was like twitching and shit on the ground. And people were trying to say, like the mom of that kid was trying to say that she was racist against him and deserved it. like was making fun of them and shit. They didn't know the whole story.
I know, but that's not what I'm saying. Would a white person be called racist if the situation was reversed?
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, because it was still used.
That's stupid.
It was still used. It was used in reverse. Like the girl turned him down, and that was the whole thing. So it's pretty fucked up. It is. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody your fucking time. And I'm sick and tired of the race card getting played and all these other cards.
Yeah, I'm over that card.
But the thing is like I was saying, it's like, you look at all these stories and you're seeing more gay stories. You're seeing more stories like this. And it's not me looking for them intentionally, even though sometimes I do want to say, all right, well, I want to get this, I want to get that. It's just that there's so many to choose from now because you are seeing a fatigue, and it's not one or two people out there in the comments and the sections on X. If someone posts hey, you see what this fucking story did back in the day, you'd have only seen like 2 or 3 replies. Now it's, in the thousands of retweets saying like, yeah, fuck this shit. Fuck this Carmelo Anthony kid. Fuck this other shit. We're tired of this behavior. And it's just growing. That's why I said you're going to see a big thing coming sooner than later. But here's a big thing for you. Your favorite one of the show.
Yay.
I have no idea why. You're not going to tell me.
I don't either, because at this point I have nothing to watch. So.
You got nothing to watch. You got nothing to do. I got
nothing to run out to the couch to.
Yeah.
Oh, my boys. That's about it.
I mean, you're right. I think you tried to be polite at first, but you didn't stop. So fuck around and find out. Yeah, you just got to be blunt sometimes. Just tell them, go fuck yourself. All right, so I'm going to read a couple of these out. Tell me which one you want. If you want the other ones deleted, you tell me, all right?
Mm-hmm. Do you actually save them?
I do save them.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? Sometimes I'll read them out and you'll say, oh, these titles, this is from last week or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Am I the asshole for getting angry at my friend after she got upset that we went to dinner without her? Am I the asshole for stopping someone on the street for allegedly not picking up after his dogs? Am I the asshole for asking my roommate to shower and pay his rent on time? Am I the asshole for kicking a member out of our band so we could actually make it to the next level? Am I the asshole for slapping the wrong guy?
Oh my god, you have too many.
Or am I the asshole for this? My sister's getting married in November and wants me to DJ but hasn't sent me any music.
Okay, get rid of the last one, the wedding. I don't care about that. And the very first one sounded stupid.
Okay.
And then there was 2 that I was laughing at. There was a band one and then one right before the band. That sounded funny. Oh, the dog poop. Do the band one, because we haven't done something like that in a while.
All right, so you want me to get rid of the first one?
The first one and the last one.
All right, so we're going to do the band one.
Yeah. Yeah, this one sounds funny.
Did you guys do a lot of bands in school? Because there was a trend back in the 90s where there was like a lot of garage bands and shit. We had them.
There was one band that I loved that went to my school and actually a couple of years later went and did shows, and we would go to their shows. The Clay People. Yeah. We would go. I went to the same school, and I loved them. But like in high school, like all the boys were playing guitar and shit. Like I think it was, well, maybe because I was the grunge freak table. Like that, they all did. Mm. They all had their own fucking like little side band or whatever. Like I don't know, but
we had a place called the Palace.
Yeah, we had bogeys. Yeah, we used to go.
Scott actually went to the Palace.
Yeah.
Our pal Scott, because I mentioned it on one of the shows, and he's like, oh, the Palace, yeah, it was in Bound New Jersey. It was a little place where you play music and shit. A lot of bands back then. It was Korn, Limp Bizkit, and that was the big thing back then. And I don't know, it just seemed like live music was really fucking big. What was that one? Warped Tour, whatever the fuck it was, and all the other ones. He had a bunch of them. All right, so anyway. I'm a 27-year-old male. I've been in a band or 27. You might be, if you're 27 and in the band, if you ain't making any money.
Well, they might do local gigs like at bars and stuff, though. Maybe. You know?
Yeah, we're in a tribute band. Yeah. We play a bunch
I can see that.
Aerosmith songs. So we've been in the band with 3 other guys for the last 4 years. We play original indie alternative stuff with some electronic elements.
Oh, God.
Sound like a bunch of faggots. They probably wear sweaters, I bet, like turtlenecks as they play. We've done the usual circuit, local bars, small festivals, house shows, a couple regional tours in a shitty van. We're decent, tight, live, some streaming numbers, a small but loyal following. The problem has always been our drummer, Jake. He's a good dude and my friend since high school, but he's just not on the same level anymore. He never practices on his own. Yeah, because you guys are in your fucking 20s. He probably has a family. He shows up to rehearsal half prepared, and his timing has gotten sloppier over the last year. We've all gently brought it up multiple times. He apologized, say he'd lock in, then nothing changed. Meanwhile, the rest of us have been grinding. We've been producing our tracks. Our guitarists and bassists have been writing killer material, and we've all been networking like crazy. Now, 2 months ago, we got a serious opportunity. A pretty big indie label's A&R guy caught us playing and wanted to see more. They invited us to submit a professional demo package and potentially open for one of their signed acts as an opener in a short tour. This is the kind of break we've been killing ourselves for. The only catch, the A&R specifically mentioned liking our tight live energy and wanted to see a full live performance video with the new songs. We rehearsed a new set like 15 times. Jake kept missing transitions, rushing the tempo, and just generally sounding undercooked. After one painful session, the other two guys pulled me aside and said what we'd all been thinking. Jake's holding us back. If we send in a video with him, we risk losing the shot entirely.
Dude, you know what?
What?
This sounds like the show on Prime called The Runarounds, which I fucking loved, but the drummer sucked.
Oh, jeez.
And they had to get a new drummer. What is indie music?
Indie music shitty. I don't know.
Like, there's indie film.
Creed.
And then there's indie... Oh, I like Creed.
Yeah.
That's indie music?
I don't know. It's indie music, like shit that you just don't hear.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, it's not mainstream. It's just indie music,
Right.
Fucking group I heard first. No one ever heard of them. Like, the group that you went to school with would be indie music.
Listen, they were good.
No, I'm just saying, like, they'd be
liked
indie.
them.
Like, I've never fucking heard of them, so there you go. They're indie to me.
Yeah. Okay, so there's something small time.
Yeah. I was the one who had to tell him. I sat him down, explained the situation honestly, and said we needed to part ways if we wanted to take this seriously. I told him we'd help him find another group or support him transitioning, but we couldn't keep carrying the band on three people's effort. He said I'm a backstabbing asshole and the band was family and that I was sacrificing a friendship for clout. He texted friends saying I used them until we got a bite and then tossed them out. And the other two are, of course, on my side, and we've already auditioned a couple new drummers who are significantly better. We submitted the new live video and the label's interested, and now things are moving. But now I'm feeling some guilt. Jake's not a bad person. He just got comfortable while the rest of us leveled up. Am I the asshole here?
No, because if you have a real opportunity and someone isn't putting forth the same amount of effort, and you've practiced 15 times and they're still not getting it, and they're not showing up to every rehearsal, but I understand they're in their 20s, so like this dude might have a family or whatever, but he can't put the same amount of time into it.
Yeah.
He's holding you back. And that sucks that you have to cut him after so long, but you have a huge opportunity where you can actually do something at this stage, at 27 years old. Like, that is fucking rare. So, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm on his side. He's not an asshole. You get a shot, you fucking take it.
I'm with you here. I don't think this guy's an asshole. I don't think he can be in this.
I guarantee he's upset about it.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing he could... There is an opportunity here, and this guy isn't keeping up because he doesn't spend as much time. So you gotta let him go. It sucks, but that's the way it is.
I'm with you. There's nothing else you could do here. I mean, I was going to say this guy's an asshole, and then once they got to the part where they have a real chance, I'm like, all right, you have to go for it.
And the dude keeps messing up because he's working. He's probably got a family. He can't practice as much as everyone else can. Well,
it's a hobby.
Sorry, we have to move on. We don't good for you, but this is our dream. We have to keep going.
Exactly.
So, not an asshole.
Unfortunately, music's one of those things where you can replace somebody before you get big, and no one will ever know the difference.
Yep.
I mean, how many bands started off and it's like, hey, this guy wasn't the original drummer for this group, and he met...
Or the original singer.
Yeah. It always happens that way. But there you have it, people. What are you going to be doing for the rest of the weekend?
I ain't doing shit, man. I am not doing shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I will watch Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
On Monday.
Finale on Monday. Other than that, I don't know. All my shows are ending, and it's very sad and depressing. The only thing I have looked forward to is Big Brother is coming back.
Oh, there you go.
The end of June, very early July. Shark Week is the last week of July, and I can't fucking wait. It's my favorite week of the year. I have nothing. Right now, I have nothing. So.
It feels like it was just here, Shark Week, man. Everything.
I know.
It's so quick. You
know what? To me, though, I feel like it's late this year. Like, why the fuck is it like the very last week of July? Like, I've been looking forward to it because now that it's hot out, I'm like, I just want to see my sharks.
That sucks. Well, I've got Power Slap coming up in a couple of weeks, but this weekend I have UFC 250. This is the big one, the White House show that they were talking about.
They're fighting at the White House?
On the White House lawn, they're having a UFC event. It's finally here. I'm sick and tired of hearing about it. They've been talking about this thing for months and months and months, since before Christmas of last year. They were talking about this damn card, and they finally got it set. Everything's ready to go. It's going to be a good card. Just quick, there's a couple of fights on there. I think Ilia Topuria is going to lose to Justin Gaethje. I think it's going to be a surprise knockout in the first round. No one's going to see it coming. But me, I think Gaethje's going to win. And I think Cyril Gane is going to win, too, in a quick knockout. I think these are going to be some
I don't know any of these names.
These are going to be some quick fights, but there you go. Those are my official picks for UFC 250. That, and I'm going to be watching some shows.
Yeah, what are you going to be watching?
Cape Fear, and, I already watched all the other shit. I already talked about what I was watching. We watch a lot of the same shows now.
See, isn't it nice? So I don't hate everything, man.
No, you do hate everything that I watch. Go ahead and tell me where you can find us.
You can find us at Voice of Misery on all platforms and voiceofmiserypodcast@gmail.com.